All right, good evening, ladies and gentlemen, and welcome to the Epic Sports Broadcasting Network for tonight's presentation of Heartland Championship Wrestling. My name is Dave Little, and we are coming to you live from the Dave Cave with action from Heartland Ladies Wrestling, brought to you from the Hinkle Fieldhouse on the campus of Butler University in Indianapolis, Indiana. We have three exciting matches for tonight's live show, including two championship matches. In our main event, it will be the Heartland Ladies Championship, as the long-reigning champion, the one and only HOLIDEAD, faces the up-and-coming challenge of KIERA HOGAN for the Heartland Ladies Championship in our main event. Also in action, we will see the tag team champions, the KIMBER Bombs, Kimberly and Cherry Bomb, defending their titles against the old school team of MALIA, HOSAKA, and Jazz. And to kick things off, we'll have singles action, but before we get to the televised portion, let's recap what has happened already tonight here in Indianapolis. In our opening contest, it was a very interesting competition as Miranda Gordy, the daughter of Terry Bam Bam Gordy, may he rest in peace, picked up the win in tonight's opening contest over the Irish sensation Rhea O'Reilly. The interesting thing about that match was that Miranda was confronted at ringside prior to the battle by one of her old rivals, Thunder Kitty, and it was a bit of a tense situation between Thunder Kitty and Miranda Gordy. Miranda ended up throwing her opponent Rhea out of the ring on top of Thunder Kitty. A big collision happened, and that set the stage for Miranda to take the victory. But we may see some fireworks between Miranda Gordy and Thunder Kitty in the near future. As we say hello to Steve Tower. After further review with Steve Tower, welcome, my good friend, and thank you for joining us here tonight. Our next match saw the tag team known as the Allure, Angelina Love and Mandy Leone, winning by disqualification over the Ohio-based tag team, the Sinister Sweethearts, Brittany Blake and Samantha Heights. A little bit of subterfuge in that match as Mandy Leone tried to use the bottle of hairspray, the canister of hairspray, against the opponents, but it was Brittany Blake who stole the hairspray, sprayed it into the eyes of Angelina Love, and that cost her team the disqualification in a controversial decision. Next up, it was Sumi Sakai with a singles victory over Ivelisse, and in our last contest prior to going live, it was the team known as Misery, Mischief and Christina Von Eerie, with a surprising win over the bigger opposing team of Mercedes Martinez and Nicole Savoy. So a big win for Mischief and Christina Von Eerie. Christina picking up the win by way of her finisher, the 1-3-8. Now we're ready for tonight's opening televised show. This is singles competition, one fall with a 30-minute time limit. Introducing first, she is a former Shimmer Ladies Wrestling champion, 5'8", 140 pounds, out of Vancouver, British Columbia, Canada. She is Nicole Matthews. Nicole Matthews, very engaging and a heel character, definitely a heel character, but one of the more entertaining heels in Shimmer, not only as her run as singles champion, but also as a tag team with the now retired Portia Perez, the Canadian Ninjas. Very entertaining performer. But her opponent tonight is one double tough individual. She is undersized, but she is double tough, and she takes a backseat to no one. She is known as Hardcore Anime, 5'3", 142 pounds, from Montreal, Quebec, Canada. She is LUFISTO. So battle of very accomplished Canadian professional wrestlers in our opening contest. LUFISTO taking on Nicole Matthews, as both of these two try to climb the ranks towards the Heartland Ladies Championship. And as we say, good evening to David Cheslinski. Correct me if I got that wrong. David, welcome to the Epic Sports Broadcasting Network for tonight's presentation, as LUFISTO and Nicole Matthews square off, and the opening initiative roll goes to LUFISTO. LUFISTO is going to start off with an attempted backslide. She gets her over and down to the canvas, but Nicole reverses that and comes out, and it's Nicole who picks up LUFISTO and takes her down hard to the canvas with a fall-away slam. Nice reversal there by Nicole Matthews. She has a considerable height advantage, although the weight is pretty equivalent with these two. Nicole with another big side slam down to the canvas, both getting to their feet, and it is LUFISTO who comes in with a fireman's carry. Nicole blocks that. These two have each other well scouted. Nicole firing back with another big fall-away slam, and LUFISTO goes down hard and rolls out of the ring. Both these two love to mix it up on the arena floor, and it is LUFISTO who takes the first journey out of the ring. And on a roll of 5, that is the double disqualification roll. Both ladies must roll for disqualification on rolls of 5 or lower. LUFISTO will not be disqualified. Nicole will not be disqualified. Now we go even odd to see who wins the brawl. Since LUFISTO started the fight, she gets even. Nicole gets odd, and on a roll of 1, it is Nicole Matthews who wins the brawl on the arena floor. The referee letting him fight. Nicole takes control, and as action returns to the ring, it is Nicole Matthews with a neck breaker that takes LUFISTO down hard to the canvas, and LUFISTO once again rolls out of the ring. Out we go again to the arena floor. Will we see some shenanigans? It wouldn't surprise me with these two. We'll not see any shenanigans quite yet. But on the arena floor, it is LUFISTO and Nicole Matthews battling it out. And on a roll of 7, that is the what I call the best man wins roll, or in this case, the best lady wins. These are both A-rated brawlers. So the momentum stays with the wrestler on offense, and that is Nicole Matthews. And as we return to the ring, it is Nicole with a brain buster down hard to the mat. And Nicole is going to go for the cover. The pin roll is 3 or lower, and on a roll of snake eyes, she got her. How about that? Nicole Matthews, after a crazy series of brawls on the arena floor, pulls off the brain buster and scores the pinfall. She got the best of LUFISTO twice on the arena floor, and that ain't easy. And once action returned to the ring, Nicole took advantage of the opportunity, hitting the brainbuster and picking up the win on a roll of snake eyes. As we say hi to Carl Zilla in the chat room. So, I have created actually a little chart for this. What do you do when you get these flash pins? And let me roll on that chart and see just exactly what may have led to the snake eyes pin here. And let's see, if we go to looking this up on my OneNote off screen. Let's see, this is a heel win. Use this match when a roll ends on a match of 2 with no fatigue tokens. And on a roll of 1, that is the referee incompetence roll. So we'll say that Nicole Matthews hit the brainbuster. LUFISTO had a foot over the bottom rope. The referee missed the call and counted the pinfall, and Nicole Matthews is your winner. LUFISTO protesting, but to no avail, as the decision of the referee is final. All right, so Nicole Matthews is your winner in the opening televised match on a bad call by the referee. Obviously, that wasn't Bryce Remsburg. That must have been one of the undercard referees. Bryce Remsburg would never make such a mistake in his refereeing wizardry. All right, next up we have Tag Team Championship action. The Tag Team Championship is on the line here in Heartland Ladies Wrestling. Introducing first the challengers. Oh gosh, got to do the math here. The challengers at a total combined weight of 265 pounds. Introducing first, 5'4", 125 from Honolulu, Hawaii. She is the veteran MALIA HOSAKA. MALIA HOSAKA coming down to the ring with her tag team partner, 5'4", 140 pounds of nothing but solid muscle out of New Orleans, Louisiana. This is Jazz. So Jazz teaming up with MALIA HOSAKA for a run at an opportunity for the Heartland Ladies Tag Team Championship here. And their opponents are your reigning and defending Heartland Ladies Tag Team Champions, collectively known as the KIMBER Bombs, at a total combined weight of around 250 pounds. They list Cherry Bomb's weight in kilograms, and I'm not in the mood to do that much math. But introducing first from Toronto, Ontario, Canada, 5'10", 57 kilograms. She is Cherry Bomb, and her tag team partner, 125 pounds, 5'3", out of Seattle, Washington, KIMBER Lee. Kimberly and Cherry Bomb, a tremendous tag team, collectively known as the KIMBER Bombs. They have been Shimmer Tag Team Champions in the past, and they are now a long-reigning Heartland Ladies Tag Team Wrestling Champion duo, and they will face off against the Double Tough veteran duo of MALIA HOSAKA and Jazz in tonight's title bout. And it will be Cherry Bomb starting things off against Jazz as the referee calls for the opening bell. And it is Jazz who wins the opening initiative roll. And Jazz comes out looking to try a drop kick, and she nails the drop kick. Cherry Bomb is drilled right 2 feet into the center of the chest. And Cherry Bomb quickly is intimidated and runs over and tags into KIMBER Lee. KIMBER Lee reluctant to come into the match against the very intimidating powerhouse Jazz. But KIMBER comes in and tries for a wrist lock, and takes the wrist lock as they lock up together. KIMBER's going to follow that up with a whip to the ropes and a big clothesline. But Jazz does not get phased whatsoever by that clothesline, as Jazz just takes that clothesline across those broad shoulders, and it is Jazz who fires right back, taking KIMBER Lee down to the canvas. But KIMBER Lee rolls out of the way of that before Jazz can take advantage. And on the reversal, KIMBER whips Jazz into the corner and nails her right between the center of the eyes with a palm strike. Big palm strike scored by KIMBER Lee. Nice reversal there, and Jazz is stunned. KIMBER comes back on the attack, and she is going to attempt a tarantula hold. Illegal move where you stretch the opponent out across the ropes. This is a choice D maneuver, and she is going to need a roll of 9 or lower to execute that successfully. And on a roll of 8, she does complete the move, and Jazz waits for the referee to call for the break, and it is Jazz who thinks better of making the tag as they come together again. And once again, this time it is Cherry Bomb from the outside making her presence known, grabbing Jazz by the hair and just pulling her into the turnbuckle, where KIMBER Lee is able to score some lefts and rights to the body. Illegal double teaming tactics by the Cherry Bombs here has Jazz trapped in the corner. And now, as Jazz tries to break free, KIMBER Lee grabs her by the arm, whip to the ropes. Off the ropes comes Jazz. And on a roll of 4, it is KIMBER Lee who sets her head too soon, and Jazz comes off and picks her up and pile drives KIMBER Lee down to the canvas hard. KIMBER Lee got a little ahead of herself there, and the veteran Jazz took advantage. And now it is Jazz with a fisherman's buster, up and down hard to the canvas. Now Jazz makes the tag to HOSAKA, and we're going to see a little double teaming here from the challengers. And it is a bone-crunching double clothesline delivered by MALIA and Jazz, and down goes KIMBER Lee. KIMBER Lee is down, MALIA is in control. Whip to the ropes, and off comes Kimberly, and Malia catches her in a Frankensteiner, up, over, and down to the canvas hard. Malia HOSAKA is going to go for the cover. Cherry Bomb is going to try and make the save, and on a roll of 6, she does make the save. That cost the team a pin save. That was a pin roll of 5 or lower, and with the championship on the line, Cherry Bomb wasn't going to waste any time and run the risk of getting her tag team partner pinned. But as Cherry Bomb is being escorted out of the ring, Malia is going to hit another Frankensteiner. Now the pin roll is 6. Can Cherry Bomb save her partner again? No, she cannot. And on a roll of 6 or lower, we're going to have new champions here. And on a roll of 6, she got her. How about that? A pair of Frankensteiners by Malia HOSAKA scores the pin on Kimberly, and we have new tag team champions. Congratulations to the team of Malia HOSAKA and Jazz. They are a very accomplished duo. The power of Jazz and the strategic genius of the veteran Malia HOSAKA overcame the champions here tonight, despite double teaming by Kimber and Cherry and some out-of-the-ring shenanigans, but it was Malia HOSAKA using that Frankensteiner twice on Kimberly to score the pinfall. New tag team champions crowned here in Indianapolis. Congratulations to the team of Malia HOSAKA and Jazz, your new Heartland Ladies Tag Team Champions. All right, so we have seen one title change here tonight. Will we see another, as it is time for your main event of the evening? The following contest is scheduled for one fall with no time limit and is for the Heartland Ladies Championship. Introducing first the challenger. Coming to the ring at a towering 4 foot 11 inches, 114 pounds, from Hotlanta, Georgia, she is KIERA HOGAN. KIERA HOGAN is your challenger tonight, but the champion, 5'4", 150 pounds, coming to you from the other side of darkness. She is your reigning and defending Heartland Ladies Champion. It is HOLIDEAD. So HOLIDEAD and KIERA HOGAN squaring off here. And as much as a surprise as the title reign for HOLIDEAD has been, you've got to think that HOLIDEAD is probably the favorite to win here tonight. But KIERA HOGAN pulled some surprises just to get to this title match. And we'll see if she has another big surprise up her sleeve tonight here in Indianapolis. We've seen one title change. Will we see another? As the referee calls for the bell, Bryce Remsburg, and to the ring comes HOLIDEAD and KIERA HOGAN, and it is HOLIDEAD who wins the opening initiative role. And as they come together, HOLIDEAD with the Japanese arm drag. Both ladies down, both ladies to their feet, and as they come together again, this time it's KIERA with a hip toss, taking HOLIDEAD up, over, and down to the canvas hard. Good sequence of wrestling moves here to start things off. And now KIERA is going to go for a Hurricane Rana. This is a choice C maneuver, so she will need a roll of 7 or lower to execute the Hurricane Rana. And on a roll of 6, she got HOLIDEAD up, over, and down. And quickly, KIERA is going to go for the cover. But on a roll of 6, HOLIDEAD kicks out, and the match continues. So KIERA HOGAN using her quickness to get off to a fast start here in this championship challenge. And now KIERA is going to go up for a death jump. Death jump attempt upcoming by KIERA HOGAN. And on a roll of 7, that is a flying clothesline off the top rope that nails HOLIDEAD and takes the bigger champion back down to the canvas. KIERA follows that up. She's going to go up again and score with a missile drop kick. Boy, KIERA HOGAN has got the fast break offense going here, and HOLIDEAD is reeling. KIERA's going to try that Hurricane Rana again, and this time she is not able to get the Hurricane Rana. HOLIDEAD sidesteps that maneuver, and it is HOLIDEAD who is going to come back with a pump handle slam, and down hard to the canvas goes KIERA. So KIERA got the opening flurry. HOLIDEAD has survived that, overpowered KIERA and taken control here, and now a big bicycle kick from HOLIDEAD just as KIERA got to her feet. takes KIERA back down to the mat. And now as KIERA gets to her feet, HOLIDEAD thinks about a whip to the turnbuckle. She thinks better of that. Tries for a backbreaker, but KIERA slips out the back door of the backbreaker, and it is KIERA who responds with another attempt at a Hurricane Rana. And this time she got her up and over and down. Down goes HOLIDEAD. Both ladies getting back to their feet. KIERA back in control here. She's going to go for that move one more time. And again, she gets her up, over, and down. What a flurry that we're seeing here by Kiera Hogan. This young challenger, against all odds, has taken control. She hits a super kick. HOLIDEAD is staggered, but will not go down. Here's a flying elbow smash off the ropes from Kiera Hogan, and this time she topples HOLIDEAD. The champion is down. What will Kiera Hogan do here? She is going to go for another missile drop kick. Didn't get all of that one as HOLIDEAD was able to partially deflect that. Kiera still in control, and now it is Kiera who is going to try for a leg sweep to take HOLIDEAD down to the canvas. Both ladies are down, both ladies up, and as they come together, Kiera still has the quickness, takes HOLIDEAD down with an arm drag. Kiera follows that up with another super kick, and HOLIDEAD, boy, her eyes rolled back in her head after being nailed by that super kick. HOLIDEAD now leaning back on the top rope, stunned, as Kiera moves in to follow that up, and she hits another super kick. HOLIDEAD has eaten 2 straight super kicks. She will not go down, as the smaller Kiera stays on the attack. She's going to try that Hurricane Rana once again, and this time HOLIDEAD is able to power out of the attempted Hurricane Rana, and it is HOLIDEAD who intercepts that with a bicycle kick, and that stuns Kiera. Both ladies now are down. Kiera, after another flurry, 2 lightning flurries from Kiera Hogan, have the champion reeling, but the champion has recovered and wants to slow the pace of the match down here, and she picks up Kiera with that pump handle slam and again slams the challenger down to the canvas hard. HOLIDEAD facing stiff competition here in tonight's main event, and now it is going to be a whip to the turnbuckle. Off the turnbuckle comes Kiera, but on a roll of 5 it is Kiera who scores with a knee to the head of the champion, and HOLIDEAD once again is staggered. Kiera follows that up. She's going to try that Hurricane Rana once again. But on a roll of 11, HOLIDEAD is able to avoid that move, and HOLIDEAD comes back, and she's going to attempt a vertical suplex. This is also a choice chart roll, and she is going to need a roll of 8 or lower to connect on this. This is she's using the power move section, but on a roll of 11, Kiera ducks away from the attempted vertical suplex, and it is Kiera with a soccer kick that fends off the attempted suplex. Kiera back in control. Kiera with another flying elbow smash off the ropes. HOLIDEAD is staggered. Kiera is hitting HOLIDEAD with everything she's got and cannot take the champion down. Here is another flying elbow smash, or another running drop kick from Kiera. HOLIDEAD stays on her feet, and another leg sweep now gets HOLIDEAD back down. Kiera follows that up with yet another drop kick. Both ladies get to their feet, and this time it is Kiera who is unable to get a suplex attempt completed, as she is the less powerful of the two, cannot execute the suplex. And it is HOLIDEAD with a bicycle kick that forces Kiera back. They come together again. Kiera tries to a duck under go behind, but HOLIDEAD having none of that, and instead it is HOLIDEAD who tries for a backbreaker and drops Kiera down to the mat hard. They come together again. Both ladies get to their feet. It is Kiera who is again going to try that go behind. HOLIDEAD none the wiser. Another bicycle kick attempted. This one is missed. And it is Kiera who follows up with a whip to the turnbuckle of her own. Off the turnbuckle comes Kiera, and this time it is Kiera who tries the running clothesline, misses everything, and slams into the turnbuckle hard. HOLIDEAD goes for the roll-up, but on a roll of 6, Kiera is able to kick out. Big mistake there by KIERA, failing that charge to the turnbuckle, and that puts HOLIDEAD in control, and now we're going to see the dead drop. That big double underhook slam onto the mat, and KIERA is slow to get to her feet. HOLIDEAD with another attempt at a bicycle kick. KIERA dodges that and ducks behind and tries for a waistlock. KIERA with a waistlock from behind, and HOLIDEAD powers out of the waistlock, and it is HOLIDEAD again with a bicycle kick, and she got all of that one. Oh my goodness, what a bicycle kick. Down goes KIERA. She is down, and now HOLIDEAD pitches KIERA Hogan out of the ring. HOLIDEAD, a very unpredictable wrestler on the arena floor, but on a roll of 4, KIERA is ready for anything. And this is the double disqualification roll, just like we saw in our last match. HOLIDEAD will not be disqualified. KIERA will possibly be disqualified on a roll of 5 or lower, but on a roll of 6, the referee is going to let the action continue. And the brawl outside of the ring is won by HOLIDEAD. HOLIDEAD now with another big dead drop in the center of the ring. Starting to play the power game. HOLIDEAD maintains control. HOLIDEAD with a Japanese arm drag. Both ladies get to their feet. HOLIDEAD with another Japanese arm drag. KIERA responds with a whip to the ropes. Off the ropes comes HOLIDEAD, and on a roll of 8, it is a big back Johnny drop by KIERA. It takes HOLIDEAD down to the mat. KIERA follows up with another leg sweep. HOLIDEAD powers her way out of the leg sweep and hits another bicycle kick that stuns KIERA. What's HOLIDEAD going to do now? She is going to go with a whip to the ropes. Off the ropes comes KIERA Hogan, but on a roll of 9, that is a running back elbow from HOLIDEAD that stuns KIERA. HOLIDEAD in control. HOLIDEAD now going to go once again for that vertical suplex on a roll of 8 or lower. She gets her up, over, and down to the mat, and HOLIDEAD maintains control. HOLIDEAD now with another bicycle kick, keeping KIERA at bay. Here's the suplex once again, and once again that is successful. And KIERA is hurt. These two are both beyond the point of fatigue as the match continues. Here's a big spine buster by HOLIDEAD. Both ladies are down. Both are slow to get to their feet. HOLIDEAD still in control with another big body slam, trying to wear down KIERA with a series of power moves. This time KIERA is first to her feet, and it is KIERA with a duck under go behind, and that waistlock from behind, and now a whip to the ropes by KIERA. And a running back elbow by KIERA stuns HOLIDEAD, and KIERA with a running drop kick to keep HOLIDEAD reeling. Another drop kick by KIERA Hogan, and she is going to follow that up with an attempted suplex, but that ain't going to happen as HOLIDEAD powers out of that and comes back with a whip to the turnbuckle. Off the turnbuckle comes KIERA Hogan, but this time KIERA ducks away and HOLIDEAD crashes into the turnbuckle and tumbles out of the ring. HOLIDEAD goes out to the arena floor, but she grabs KIERA by the leg and just slams HOLIDEAD slams KIERA face first onto the ring apron. There will be no disqualification here. Referee's going to let him fight. And again, the match stays out of the ring as KIERA tries to fight off this attempt. But now it is a big spine buster by HOLIDEAD onto the arena floor. And on a roll of 3 or lower, we're going to have a count out. But KIERA is able to get to her feet and get back into the ring at the count of 8. HOLIDEAD now in control after that devastating move on the arena floor. And now here is a leg drop on the ring apron as KIERA crawls back in. HOLIDEAD going for the cover. The pin roll here is 4 or lower. And on a roll of 6, KIERA got the foot over the bottom rope. And this time with Bryce Remsburg at the controls, that did not go unnoticed. Good refereeing in this match. HOLIDEAD now in control, and she's going to go for the Darkness Falls. This is her finishing roll. It is a double underhook face buster, similar to the pedigree. That is a +2 finisher, so we're going to have a pinfall here on a roll of 7 or lower. And on a roll of 10, KIERA manages to kick out. Wow. What resilience by KIERA HOGAN, surviving the Darkness Falls HOLIDEAD finisher. HOLIDEAD still in control. And now we're going to go with that leg drop onto the floor once again. HOLIDEAD goes for the cover. The pinroll now is 6. And on a roll of 10, KIERA still manages to kick out. Boy, KIERA HOGAN giving HOLIDEAD everything that she's got in this title opportunity here in Indianapolis on a Saturday afternoon. And now HOLIDEAD with the unprettier just drops KIERA face down onto the mat once again. KIERA has taken a pounding here the last couple of minutes of this match, and HOLIDEAD firmly in control. Here is that pump handle slam once again, down hard to the canvas, and now it is KIERA who is going to roll out of the ring on her own accord. She needs a break, but the arena floor is not a place where HOLIDEAD is going to show you much mercy. And on a roll of 6, they battle it out on the arena floor. 6 is the best wrestler wins roll. HOLIDEAD with the better out of the ring rating, maintains control, and HOLIDEAD now is going to try for a submission maneuver. This is the rocking horse submission hold. This is a choice maneuver, and she is going to need a roll of 9 or lower to complete that. And on a roll of 9, she does get the rocking horse submission hold in place, but KIERA will not submit. HOLIDEAD maintains control. HOLIDEAD now with another arm drag, taking KIERA down to the canvas just as KIERA got to her feet. And now another big spine buster plants KIERA in the center of the ring. HOLIDEAD trying to put an end to this challenge. Another big body slam, and down goes KIERA. KIERA has about had enough as HOLIDEAD moves in for the kill. And now she's going to try that rocking horse submission hold again on a roll of 9 or lower. And on a roll of 10, KIERA is able to avoid that submission hold, and it is KIERA with a whip to the turnbuckle instead. KIERA got to one knee, and as HOLIDEAD came in, KIERA with a whip to the turnbuckle, and off the turnbuckle comes HOLIDEAD, and on a roll of 10, it is KIERA with a side kick to the midsection that stuns HOLIDEAD. HOLIDEAD doubled over. This is an opportunity for KIERA to make a comeback. She hits her with a super kick, and HOLIDEAD rolls out of the ring. Out of the ring goes HOLIDEAD after KIERA nailed the super kick. And on a roll of 10, that is going to be good for KIERA HOGAN. Let's see, A10. The opponent comes out of the ring and tries to hit you with an object like a steel chair. The referee comes out and warns her to stop, but it is KIERA now with the ringside weapon coming after HOLIDEAD. Will we see a disqualification here? On a roll of 7, we will not, as KIERA wails on HOLIDEAD with a steel chair across the back. Action returns to the ring. Here is a missile drop kick from KIERA, and HOLIDEAD goes out of the ring once again. And KIERA is going to follow that up. What's going to happen here? And on a roll of 4, it is HOLIDEAD who grabs KIERA by the leg, drags her out of the ring, and a big backdrop onto the concrete floor leaves KIERA gasping on the floor. And now another dead drop as they come back into the ring. Another big Alabama slam type maneuver by HOLIDEAD that puts KIERA back down on the canvas. And now a spine buster, another spine buster from HOLIDEAD. She goes for the cover. The pinroll now is a 7, and on a roll of 8, KIERA somehow kicks out again. What a show of determination by KIERA HOGAN, kicking out after attempt after attempt. Let's see, that was 5. We're now up to 6 fatigue tokens for KIERA HOGAN, as HOLIDEAD just doing everything she can to put this funky little challenger away. The unprettier drops KIERA down to the canvas once again. HOLIDEAD in control. HOLIDEAD with a big body slam. KIERA slow to get up. And now another vertical suplex on a roll of 8 or lower. And on a roll of 6, up, over, and down to the canvas hard is KIERA HOGAN. But as they come together again, it is KIERA who is going to try for an arm drag and take HOLIDEAD down to the canvas. KIERA got to one knee and used that arm drag. And now another super kick from KIERA, stunning HOLIDEAD. HOLIDEAD out of the ring once again. And once again, it is HOLIDEAD on the arena floor who grabs KIERA and slams her into the announcer's table. We may see a disqualification here, but on a roll of 9, the match will continue. HOLIDEAD back in control after another battle on the arena floor. That is HOLIDEAD's playground, and she has dominated the action outside the ring. And now it is that rocking horse submission hold attempted again. She is able to get that one cinched in. And KIERA is forced to drag her way over to the bottom rope to force the hold to be broken. And another big pump handle slam from HOLIDEAD, taking KIERA down to the mat once again. Another big body slam from HOLIDEAD. KIERA is hurt. And here is a bicycle kick. KIERA still hurt. HOLIDEAD now comes with a big side slam down to the canvas hard. KIERA just will not stay down. Another big body slam. Another big body slam. And finally, KIERA stays down after a pair of body slams. HOLIDEAD in control. She's going to go for the Darkness Falls, that pedigree-style finisher. That is a +2. The pin roll now is 10. And finally, on a roll of 5, she got her. But what a resilient performance by KIERA Hogan, surviving no less than 6 fatigue tokens before finally it is the Darkness Falls that HOLIDEAD uses to win the match and successfully retain the Heartland Ladies Championship. What a battle in our main event tonight, as KIERA Hogan just gave HOLIDEAD the match of her life, giving up about 35 pounds in weight and about 5 inches in height. KIERA Hogan fought her best before darkness fell, and HOLIDEAD successfully retains the Heartland Ladies Championship. As we say hello in the chat room to Joseph Hinkle, you have come in just at the tail end of a thrilling championship match, much better match than I was expecting. Your winner, and still the Heartland Ladies Champion, she is from the other side of darkness, HOLIDEAD. All right, thanks everybody for checking out today's broadcast of Heartland Ladies Wrestling here on the Epic Sports Broadcasting Network. Joseph Hinkle, after further review with Steve Tower, Carl Zilla, David Cheslinsky. Thank you one and all, and for all of you catching this on the replay, thank you for tuning in to Heartland Championship Wrestling. From the Dave Cave, this is Dave Little signing out. That's our stream, and I am out of here.